Good afternoon. This afternoon we're going to be working in our PLGs. I need you to turn to page 176 and 177. We're going to look at some steps for success and the Getting Started workshop. As you can see from the slide, we're going to be asking what your mindset is. Relax, it's not a test. It's an opinion about your beliefs about reading and intelligence and how they're related. Some people believe that you are either good at reading or you're not. Others think that you can become a better reader through effort and hard work. When I was teaching, I had an aide who could barely read when I first got her, and I started having her read to the students, and she became a better reader in a matter of just a few weeks. Okay, again, this is not a test. It's a survey, an opinion survey about your beliefs. So, you're going to circle and write your rating. Do that now. When you're finished, turn to page 177, add up your score, and determine which mindset fits you. You're also going to answer the 3 questions on page 177. Okay, now we're going to talk about what your mindset is. If you have a fixed mindset, you avoid challenges, you give up easily, you see effort as pointless, you ignore useful or negative feedback. A lot of our students that are in the Read 180 program suffer from all of these challenges, okay? They've never been good at reading, and they don't think they ever will be. It's our job to change that. A growth mindset embraces challenges. Keep trying to solve problems. They see effort as a path to mastery, and they learn from their mistakes. In the beginning workshop, you're going to be analyzing media, and there are 6 steps to analyzing the media with the students. First, you set a purpose. Next, you discuss their responses. Number 3, you set a purpose for a second viewing. Number 4, complete a media outline, and they do this in groups and by themselves. And number 5, they write essential understandings, and in 6, they interact with each other and then come back as a whole group and talk about it together. Can you think of a time where you had to overcome a challenge? What qualities did you possess that were similar to those of someone in the video? The Mindset Matters anchor video in the first section, if you're in classroom and if you're using stage B, is about a boy named Shadrach. And Shadrach, the students will meet Shadrach in the anchor video. They will begin to see how his perseverance, despite serious challenges and obstacles, lead to success. The students then immediately respond by writing their own story. This story, however, is fluid and can grow and change as the students develop confidence. On the final day of the Getting Started workshop, students will revisit their Read 180 story to focus on the goals that they came up with for the year. There's also a mindset scan to begin that will help them to build understanding of their own mindsets as they reflect and collaborate with their peers. Instilling a growth mindset means helping students see and believe that they are capable learners with potential to grow as readers. Teachers play just as important a role in developing a student's mindset. Language that focuses on effort and encourages students to learn from their mistakes. Here's a list of things you might try saying instead of what you usually say. Normally we might say, "Oh, good job." But can you see how this might change things? I can see you put a lot of effort into what you're doing. Instead of saying you'll do better next time, you might say, "I expect to make mistakes. I expect you to make mistakes. Every mistake is another chance to learn. This is a tough one. Instead of saying that, try, though this may seem challenging, I know you will learn it. I'm sorry, that's not correct. Instead, try saying it's not correct. Let's look at the parts that were difficult. Now, there's also questions that you can give. You can pose to students that might promote growth mindset. How did you reach the answer? What will you do differently next time? What did you learn from the process? How did your effort impact your learning? And what steps can you take that will help you to reach your goal? When responding to students, a student might say, especially if they have a fixed mindset, I'm never going to be good at reading. You might respond with, you might not be able to read this yet, but you are making progress. It's just too much to remember, a student says. It's tough, but you can. Let's break it down into steps. And if a student says, I don't know how to do this, you respond by saying, here are some strategies to figure this out. Let's try one together. Having a growth mindset can help students to see their own potential. If teachers believe that their students can succeed, then their students will succeed. For Read 180 students, we want to establish an environment where fear of failure is eliminated because students know that every wrong answer is an important learning opportunity. They need to know and trust that it's okay to make mistakes, and it's our job to make sure that they know that we trust and believe in them.